Hello everyone, this is Junix TV and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video guys, ay magdi-discuss tayo all about the age restriction mode being flagged by YouTube sa ating mga video. Okay, if you are experiencing this or if you have experienced this, I guess this video really is intended for you.
Mukha ko ignorante sa'yo, ha? Hindi, alam ko to. Alam ko to.
Okay, in this video, we'll try to learn as to when or why this is happening to us. This age restriction process is happening to us. Okay, and we'll understand also here kung paano natin ma-a-appeal ang age restriction mode sa ating mga videos. And before we proceed, if you find this video helpful and informative, don't forget to leave a like and comment, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified every time I publish my latest video.
Wow naman! Wow! Wow!
Okay guys, so again, we'll have already our discussion on the age restriction mode being flagged in our videos. And to give you at least some of the outlines that we're going to discuss, first thing that we need to discuss is a bit of an introduction about it. Then we'll also discuss about the new policy from the YouTube Partner Program, or for the YouTube creators, which was published last September 2020. And also we'll discuss also here how does this affect our views, and also how it affects our monetization, especially if you're already monetized. And lastly, we'll discuss also the appeal process for our age restriction in our videos. Okay, so let's start. Actually, ako din, I was also experiencing these things, or I have been experiencing these things. I don't know why. Maybe YouTube is just so parang strict to me. Pero hindi ko alam. Pero yun, I have experienced this already twice. Okay, the first time na na-experience ko to was actually last November 1. Okay, and the last thing that I experienced this was actually kahapon lang. Okay, when I published my video, okay, nakita ko na it's still limited. Okay? If you are already monetized, you will be able to understand what does limited mean. But ibig sabihin, limited, wala kang ads pero you will gain revenue. You will gain revenue, yes, from the YouTube Premium subscription. Okay? Kung may nag-view sa'yo ng mga na nag-use na YouTube Premium, there you will have revenue for that video na na-watch, na view. Okay? So, walang ads sa aking video kasi limited lang siya. And that's what I'm confused and perplexed kung bakit nangyayari yon. Okay, and then, hinayaan ko lang, and then I made an appeal again. Nag-appeal lang ako na bakit limited siya and it should be dapat naka-on lang, dapat green. Okay? And pagkabukasan ngayon, I was shocked knowing na my video already got age restricted. And it's not really suitable for monetization. So hindi siya makakaroon ng ads. And I'm really shocked and down as to why this is happening. And upon research, I was able to realize na it's actually because of the latest policy, the strict policy na na-implement ni YouTube sa para sa mga YouTube creators. If you try to see, sa community guidelines ng YouTube, especially ng mga YouTube creators for the YouTube partner programs, makikita natin na you can only be flagged. You were able to violate some of the following guidelines. And upon review, I wasn't able to violate any guidelines present in the YouTube creators or in the YouTube partner program. Wala po akong na violate, especially with this kind of things. And upon review also, dito sa nakikita nyo, itong notice ni YouTube sa aking Gmail, I was shocked, no, nasabi niya na age restricted again ang aking video. It's flagged as age restricted. Now, nung clinic ko yung age restriction, I was also again researching about these things and reading, binabasa ko. Tapos nakita ko na actually wala naman ditong policy na makakapagsabi na I have violated anything o anything na makakapa-flag ng aking video into age restriction or makakapa-put ng aking video into age restriction mode. Hindi ko talaga alam. Okay? Um, but again, upon research, I was able to realize na the one reviewing our video is not really a human process. The one reviewing is actually a system or an algorithm or let's say a bot. Okay? Because of that, siguro dahil system na ito automatically na nilalagyan to ng age restriction if following terms or following things are being said in those in that content, o if sabihin mo to under if sabihin mo ang word na to tapos mag-coincide to sa system automatically that that content or that video will automatically be age restricted. At yun, unfortunately, yun ang mangyayari. Now, dahil nga computer or system or algorithm ang gumagawa nito, we can't do anything about that. Okay? What we can only do about that is really to appeal for it. To tell you, it only started many years ago. Okay? Meron na actually agad nitong age restriction if it's really only intended for kids or for adult. Okay? And that's the goal of YouTube actually, to only limit video or contents only intended for adults. Okay? And contents that are intended for adults, yes, only for adults only and should not be viewed by children. That's why kung nakikita nyo, videos na naka-age restricted ay bawal panoorin ng mga children ages 18 below. And you will not be able to view that content, that video, if hindi ka mag-sign in sa inyong YouTube account. Okay? And if YouTube was able to notice that your age in your YouTube account is still below 18 or 18 below, then you will not be able to watch such content. And also another thing, if that video is embedded or is using third party, or which we mean as embedded into a certain website or certain website or some in a website, yun na, website, you will not be able to view it, but then you will be redirected already or immediately to the YouTube for you to sign in and to watch the video. So hindi ka automatically hindi ka pwedeng maka-watch ng video again if you haven't signed in to the YouTube, the youtube.com. So make sure na naka-sign in ka muna. And that's it. Actually again, it started last September 2020. Last 2 months ago, it ginawa to ni YouTube para naging more strict sila. And if some of you were able to experience it last September 2020 also, I even experienced that. Some of my subscribers also dropped. And that's when I know that YouTube got more strict in their implementation of their community guidelines. So, kung na-experience nyo to, you may leave a comment and say, yes, na-experience ko yan. Okay, I was able to experience that. I already got 1,000 subscribers. And unfortunately, it dropped to 850. 850. Okay. So again, nahirapan din ako makaangat again, go back to 1,000 for my application. So that's it. Again, September 2020 nag-start ang pagka-strict ni YouTube in terms of age restriction mode. So if you think that your video is in age restriction mode, actually yung ginawa ko, I just deleted it and upload it again, and unfortunately yun pa rin ang nangyayari. Okay, so kung nakikita nyo dito sa aking video, I got 2 videos na age restriction mode. So the first video, how to install MS, and the second is how to activate MS. Both of them got actually age restricted, and I really don't know why. Okay? I really don't know why. Maybe because, again, as I said, because it's the system that is doing the review. Kaya hindi natin alam. We cannot guarantee, we cannot fathom kung paano nangyari ito. Okay? Hindi natin maintindihan. And the best thing that we can do, as I said, is just to appeal for this. Okay? To appeal. And to appeal this is not actually a guarantee, a 100% approved appeal, because as you can see in my November 1 upload, nakita nyo, hindi to 100% na na-approve. Pero hindi ko lang dinilit. So how would this affect our views, especially if you are already monetized or yeah, maybe not monetized. How will this affect your views? Our views. Um, Actually, malaki ang impact nito, especially in our views as YouTube content creators. Malaki ang impact nito. For what reason? Kasi the tendency is hindi ito promote ni YouTube sa mga searches. Say for example, you search this content and pag sinearch mo tong title na to, hindi mo to mahanap automatically. Bakit? Kasi nga age restricted to at hindi ito really intended for all. Okay? Hindi ito intended for all kasi age restricted to. Okay? Kaya malaki ang apekto nito sa ating mga views. Okay? So example, my content is really amazing na kailangan na parang informative to, pero however YouTube sees it something as should be in the age restriction mode. So nangyayari, instead of having a lot of views because of this content, because of this informative content, hindi to nangyayari because of the age restriction mode. Restricted not only to the children or under 18 below, but also it will be restricted also, the tendency, it will be restricted also for the searches. Okay, if nag-search ka, the tendency it will not be viewed immediately. And how does it affect our monetization? Now, the problem is, as I said a while ago, because if you're already monetized, the problem is your video is under the limited. Okay? Now, kung napansin nyo, when you publish a video, immediately there is such thing as a question for the ads. Either it is really good to have an ad. Okay? Yun, either kung pwede ba yun lagyan ng ad or hindi. And then after siguro several minutes, mga 20 minutes or less than 20 minutes, automatically YouTube will tell you if your video is really good to have ads or hindi. Now, makikita nyo doon after less than 20 minutes, makikita nyo doon if mag-yellow na yung monetization nyo, ito, mag-yellow na yung monetization nyo, doon yung mahahanap or you will able to realize that your video really is under the age restriction mode. Okay? If mag-yellow na siya. Okay? Kagaya nito sa akin. Actually, what came first is this limited. Okay, limited. And after that, after several hours, lumabas na itong age restriction mode sa aking video. And I really don't know why, as I said. It's, again, because of the system or, yeah, because of the algorithm done by the YouTube. And again, it's really mysterious and we cannot do something about it. Okay? And again, it will really affect our monetization because as I said here, sabi dito, this video is running limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. Again, not suitable for most advertisers. Okay? It remains fully playable, and is eligible to earn subscription revenue from YouTube Premium. Okay? So, lahat na ng view sa inyo na hindi naka-YouTube Premium, walang revenue na makukuha doon. Okay? Ang makukuha lang yung revenue ay coming from those people who availed the YouTube Premium. Klaro? Okay, so that's how it will really affect our monetization if our video is under the age restriction mode. Actually, the appeal process is very simple. You just have to tell the YouTube as to why your video got age restricted. Actually, I was able to experience having an appeal many times already to YouTube. The best thing that we should do actually is to send an appeal, send an appeal lang sa YouTube na they will review it. And again, ang review na to is actually done by the human process already. So the first flag, kung nakikita nyo, ang first review is ginagawa ng system or ng algorithm. Pero yung second review, yung appeal mo is actually done already by the human person, by human process already. Trying to view again your video if there is really such thing na nasabi mo or part of your content na na-violate mo under sa YouTube policy or the YouTube community guidelines. So yun. Ang gagawin lang natin is very simple. I-click lang natin ito. Actually nag-appeal na ako kanina, so hindi ko na mapapakita sa inyo yung sample. Pero napakadali lang naman. Pag-click niyo ng appeal, lalabas ang form. Pero sa akin, okay, pero sa akin ang makikita niyo is this. Okay, submit an appeal, pero sabi ito appeal submitted. You just have to write and tell YouTube about your content as to why it got flagged and as to why you need to appeal. Okay, yung sinabi ko lang dito doon is my video is educational and I don't find any violation that I committed under the community guidelines of YouTube. And thus I am making this appeal to and I'm making this appeal to reconsider my video to erase the age restriction mode in my video and to allow monetization for this content. Oh, yun lang sinabi ko. And so yun, hopefully after a few days matanggal na yung age restriction mode sa aking video and I will be updating you guys as to why or what happened. Yeah, I will be updating you guys as to what happened to my video in the comment section below. I guess that's all for the age restriction mode of the YouTube partner program or the YouTube content creators or for the community guidelines of YouTube. And hopefully you learn something guys for this content and for this video. And again, if you have questions about this, especially about monetization, please comment it down below. And don't be shy. Don't be shy. Comment it down below. Don't be afraid. And if you find again this video helpful and informative, don't forget to leave a like and comment, and also make sure to subscribe so that you will be notified every time I publish my latest video. Thank you guys and God bless.